Hi everybody, this is Sam with Python Basics, and as you can see by the title of the video, this channel is now 5 years old, and as you can see the release date, I'm a little past due. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys today and thank everybody involved. Those of you who've been around a while, those of you just been around a year or two, and there's a few of you floating around that have been here since the beginning, which is just kind of mind-boggling. I was telling somebody, I said, yeah, my YouTube channel will be coming up on 4 years old, and then sat down to look at it, and I'm like, nope. I was 40 when I started. So that's kind of what where I kind of want to go with all of this, and really kind of talk about the transition into the new job, and really kind of keep you guys motivated and focused, and give you an update on how I'm doing and how I'm feeling. So I went through a lot of change when I turned 40, just mentally, emotionally, a lot of things. And I guess it was kind of like, well, either I'm going to do it now or I'm never going to do it. So the year of being 40 was probably the most changing that I personally did without any outside forces. Let me say that, without any changes from the outside world, what I changed the most. Got all kinds of certifications, started this YouTube channel, and then I learned so much from this, even learning how to stay motivated and really shutting out outside noise and really just taking in information. That was probably the biggest thing that happened over the first couple years, because this is what I want to show you. I mean, the first year was, so after, let's see if we can fast forward, so it'd be March 19th. So after a year, this is on views per day, total views per day. I was still only getting 16 views on that's that day, and I think I had a spike here. So I also then have to say determination and shutting out and just focusing on me, and probably most important, what I liked, because I'm going to tie that into about my new job, because I really kind of put this together 2 weeks ago, so I want to share that. But before I get too far, thank you for everyone who is a subscriber. And we also were at 9,117. I really can't wait to get to 10,000, and I don't know if that's going to change how I feel about anything. So I'm kind of waiting for that experience to happen for me too. But all right, so let's talk about what I hear consistently get asked, because everyone who's usually asking a question is wanting to solve a problem for somebody else. And let me kind of go into that. So they're wanting to know what to do to be noticed. And I guess I want to say is do what you like, because if you're trying to get noticed, you may be going off and heading down a path that you may not enjoy. So the reason why I say do something that you like. So I like solving problems. So let's just kind of, because how I've been feeling for the past 3 weeks working with this new projects that I'm working on, they overlap each other. And what the funny part is it's all SQL based. So I've been having to learn I could write SQL, of course. With Python, you could interact with a database, but you still have to write in SQL. So I've done that, but now I'm having to become exceptional at SQL, because that is now my main interaction is with databases. So where I'm going with this is to say I loved solving problems. So I would be on boards, or I'd be on a subscription, and I would just be solving all of these challenge questions, getting my mind focused on how to think through a problem. And then I've had my stock screener, but everybody always says, we need to do a project, give me a project. Well, you can learn how to build something. Do you have any practice solving a problem. And the projects really doesn't matter what the project is. Can you be given too much information? Can you sort a algorithm to do something when something happens? So this is where I'm going with this, is that the past 3 weeks I'm trying to focus on what steps do I do to solve this problem where I have these tables and there are excess rows. So I'm having to derive a step-by-step, an algorithm to solve this problem, and I'm getting very, very close. I'm testing some edge cases right now, or worst case scenarios, or whatever term you'd like to say. So what I want you to take away from this is just most important, do something that you like. And if you can find something that you love, do that. So when I was solving these problems and sitting up and writing these codes or algorithms, and they were all super simple, but that was training my mind, and I was old enough and experienced enough and mature enough that I knew it was sending me somewhere and preparing me for something. Then I started the YouTube channel. Then I started tutoring at my kids' schools. Then I got noticed by another website. Then I got noticed by another website. Then I started building a course. Then somebody remembered seeing me, remembering me, and it just built and built and built. But every day I was excited to solve another problem. So yes, I was working towards something, but I was really only day by day taking one step after another, preparing myself to be a better problem solver. So those are the words of encouragement I have. What are you doing for you today? Yes, you want to go and be someplace else. That's awesome. Or be with a company. That's awesome. But what are you doing for you? How are you making you better? How are you making yourself more prepared? Or if you get handed a problem, can you isolate? Can you make it granular? Because I want to remind you that when I've talked about writing a line of code, can you explain it to a 5-year-old? Because you're going to have to lay that out and lay those instructions out, testing a condition, then having a scenario of this or this, and then going back. So it's nothing more. I'd always kind of theorized that it was like this, but now I can speak directly to this. And also, I guess I'm going to be taking a survey, I don't know if it's going to be this week or next week, and asking about should we be doing more database things, because my end goal is to become a data scientist. When I read about big data, it might be 10 years ago now, which I cannot believe, I was enamored with that. Then that led me to Python. Then it's just set down this path. I still have the magazine article. It was out of a periodical, and it started me on this path, and I have been just enthralled. So the most important thing is if you're doing this for something, okay, but are you doing this for yourself? Are you doing this for yourself first? Because if you're not excited about this every day, you are going to become unhappy. So I've always loved solving problems. And I'm now learning SQL through and through. I actually just got a book the other day of somebody who I follow on Twitter, and it just popped up. They have a new book for SQL and becoming a data scientist, and I'm just devouring this up. And that's actually where I'm spending most of my time and thinking and problem solving. And that's kind of where we're kind of paused on the channel. So I know this has been a very, very lengthy video, but I want to tell you guys thank you so much. I cannot believe that it's been 5 years and almost 600,000 views. Watch time, 18,000 hours, 600 minutes, and over 9,000 subscribers. I just can't say thank you enough. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're jumping down into Discord down below, asking whatever question you can think of. I will try to do my very best. when I maybe get more comfortable with my new work arrangements, and because we're working on access and just big organization, lot of moving parts, lots of different things come into alignment. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey, guys, thanks for joining us today. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. And if you haven't, check out this video right here or this one right down here. And most important, make sure you're hitting this subscribe button and the notification bell. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.